From what to wear to what to have for lunch, every day we're making decisions.
However, over the past 2 years, COVID-19 has dictated some of what we do, and it's now creating a lot of decision fatigue.
In tonight's Eye on KELOLAND, Sarah McDonald talks with experts about how you can deal with the pandemic-related stress or anxiety.
Making a decision isn't always easy, especially with the added stress of the COVID-19 pandemic. From do I attend a basketball game, is it safe to go to a concert, or should I eat at a restaurant? It may even become overwhelming.
What we see now is people who are already struggling to go day to day with their anxiety and make decisions. All of a sudden you throw a pandemic on top of that, and now there's the anxiety already there, the pandemic anxiety.
Even as some restrictions have eased nationally, clinical psychologist with Avera, Wallace Jackman, says many people are facing just as much stress.
Even though the restrictions have been taken away, because we still don't know. Like, okay, restrictions have been taken away, but I heard in another country they took the restrictions away and their numbers jumped back up again. Is that going to happen to us again?
It may not even be the fear of getting COVID-19, but more the fear of a negative response from friends or family because they decided to go to a sporting event or something else they enjoy.
I think that's a common issue for people, is the fear that people will judge them harshly. And so with the pandemic and people, whether they are masking or not masking, or whether they've been vaccinated or not vaccinated, this would just be another example of a case in which people are afraid folks will judge them harshly based upon their behavior or decisions that they make.
Jackman says there are two types of anxiety that people can be dealing with.
One worry we call modifiable worry, where those are things that you can control and you can do things about, like, well, I'll mask up more. You know, I'm worried about getting groceries. Well, I'll look at my budget and I can figure out how much money I have.
The second type is called Intolerance of Uncertainty,
where you don't know what's going to happen. It's the what if. What if I get in the airport and it's crowded? Or what if I go in this restaurant and everybody's unmasked? And so with the pandemic, there's much more intolerance of uncertainty because none of us know when this is going to be over. Some people worry, do the vaccinations work? Are they going to be helpful? How long do I have to have them? Those things we can't problem solve.
But there are steps people can do on their own to work through their stress or anxiety.
Educating yourself. Taking care of yourself, whether that be your mental health, because we know that affects the rest of your health. Planning ahead if you're going to be going someplace, making sure that you're aware of your surroundings, you know, what if, you know, masking, not masking, keeping 6 feet apart, taking the time to wash your hands.
Exercising, eating healthy, and having a good support system can also be helpful. But when should you seek professional help?
If you enjoyed reading, or you enjoyed sports, or even watching a certain TV show, and all of a sudden you're just very meh, I don't care if I do this or that. Sometimes it can mean overeating or not eating enough because your anxiety and stress are so much. It's things that you know are your norm that you start to fade away from. And when you do that for more than 2 weeks, it's time to reach out to somebody.
Larson says even though we may find ourselves in similar situations, that doesn't mean we all react the same way.
We can all be put under the exact same situation, and 5 people are going to have 5 completely different responses.
Making it important that you focus on what you are able to control and spend less time focusing on what you don't have control over.
We have to focus on the things that we can modify, or the things that we can problem solve. I can put on my mask. I can get my vaccination. I can make sure that, you know, we'd have a 6-foot space around people, regardless of whether the restrictions are lifted or they're put back in place again. So focusing on the areas in our life that we actually have control over.
With Eye on KELOLAND, I'm Sarah McDonald.
And Jackman says that if stress is causing you to lose sleep or have mood swings, you should consider speaking with a counselor.